Hey everybody, welcome back to a new episode of Clone Evolution. Today I'm pretty exhausted, just finished my workout, but should be able to catch my breath in a minute here. To be honest, I haven't even been paying attention to these. What are they giving me? A whole bunch of Poet Williams. I wonder if I need him for something. I should check sometime. I was thinking, what did I do already? And it's just that one thing. Lifetime shit. Yeah, that Lifetime shit, man, it's been helping. Whew. No, I just finished watching an interview with Mike Tyson and Shannon Briggs before. I didn't know they were from the same neighborhood. They called it Brownsville. They're calling it like one of the roughest places that you could grow up in Jersey or something. So I decided to check the addresses that they mentioned in the show, check out the neighborhood, see what it's still like there. Holy shit, there's like it's still a rough neighborhood. They have murals painted on the walls, but all the kids that have gotten killed in gang shootings and stuff, it's like, holy crap. Never even realized. It's like, I always thought gang violence was bad because you could get involved in like robberies and parties and drugs. But I never realized that gang violence there escalated to the point where gang members were raping each other. They said you couldn't even take your garbage out without looking over your shoulder because someone would jump you and rape you. I was like, holy shit. It's like, man, that's pretty intense. It's like, here I thought gangs got pretty bad, but I had no idea that even rape was involved. Like, holy shit. I was anticipating like women getting raped, not like gay rape. That's pretty fucked. Yeah, so no kidding. That was a pretty rough neighborhood and still is. And it was weird too. They were talking about how before the black people even moved into that area, he's wondering if it's haunted because like the other ethnic groups that lived there also had the same problems. They said it used to be a Jewish community that lived there. He's like, even before like the black people came, that the Jewish people had like a real rough ghetto there and people were into gangs and crime and all that. I was like, holy shit. I didn't really realize that that was like happening in Jewish communities too. It's not just a black thing. So I guess that should be a real eye-opener. It's a lot of times I thought it was like maybe the rap music culture and everything that was causing it, but maybe it is just like low-income housing. Maybe that's what it is, right? I don't know. I don't get it. Even Mike Tyson was asking. It's like he could never figure it out either why. It's like what was with that neighborhood that just made it so much harsher than everywhere else? It's like it really wasn't the ethnic thing. It really wasn't. Well, maybe it was poverty, but there's still other places that are poor. You don't have to worry about gang rapes going on all the time. That's pretty fucked. So it makes me wonder if maybe that place is like just cursed or something, right? No, he was saying that he tried to figure it out by looking into the history of where he grew up, like the Brownsville area, and he found out there was a Jewish guy that bought the area from like a dump. Apparently it used to be like a trash dump. So he got the land really cheap, and then he never used it for anything, but then eventually they turned it into low-income housing after the Jewish guy died. And then I guess a bunch of other families moved in after, and it just went all downhill from there. But they were saying on the positive side, that neighborhood, despite all that hardship, was turning out like some of the most professional, best athletes in the world. Like 3 of the most richest boxers in the world, like Mike Tyson, Shannon Briggs. Forget who the other guy was, they said. Another boxer I had heard of a lot, just can't think of his name right now. But yeah, it's like, they're saying something like how many billions of dollars in fights came out of there. Alright, so let's get to some Clone Evolution content. I noticed a whole bunch of people were debating about some of the new heroes that they added to the game recently, and saying that there was a bunch of rebalancing that occurred and it fucked up everything from chips to characters to a whole bunch of stuff. So I was like, holy shit. So this must be some of the characters they were talking about. I was hoping to get someone on the show to discuss it. But no, I haven't been able to arrange any Skype callers yet. I think I did have a Skype caller arranged like a month ago or something, but that fell through when I found out he was a little bit young to be on the show when I was vaporizing all the time. So I guess technically now that I'm not vaporizing this month, if anyone wants to call in, could do like a... As long as you got your parents' permission, or I don't even know how that works on YouTube. For some reason I always forget that kids are going to be watching this show too. Man. Alright, so yeah, that's the new heroes. If anyone has any comments about them. Fuck. Oh, we got a new Vibranium store. Let's check it out, what they're selling. I can't afford... Hey, they even have the Pumpkin Man for sale. That'd be funny to buy him. Ooh, I need this guy really bad. If I had the money, I'd probably buy him. They got another Hitler. Ooh, Crime Fighter for 30. Can you imagine I saved the 30 and I could just buy Crime Fighter right now? I bet you any money, by the time I get Crime Fighter, he's already going to be obsolete. So I'll be like, oh, now I have Crime Fighter. Oh, what do you know? I don't need him anymore. That's probably what's going to happen. Yeah, so what is this guy's name? I guess it won't tell you. Now, I think I already have a few copies of this guy, but I haven't turned him gold yet. So if anyone wants to be on the show, just give me a shout in the chat saying, hey, you want to call in on Skype, discuss clone evolution, or even any other topics, and just let me know in the chat there on Facebook, and I'll arrange it. I'll give you my, what is it called, Skype or Zoom or whatever social media chat app you like to use. I'm not perfectly tech savvy, but I'm pretty sure I can adapt to anything if I try hard enough. Especially during Sober October. Man, even my workout routine, I'm like just destroying it this month. Finally. After months of being in the gutter, all I needed was 1 month sobriety to fucking get my act together. It's kind of promising. I'm probably going to be looking forward to Sober October next year, actually. This is the first one I've managed to do so far. Well, we're halfway in. Let's see how it goes. Not really jonesing to smoke any weed, which is a pretty good test of my willpower, because I pretty much spent the whole day today just trimming plants, my favorite weed. Just trimming it and trimming it and trimming it. Fucking like 8 hours today just trimming. 8 hours yesterday trimming. 8 hours like every day this week trimming. I started to get faster at trimming. I was like, shit, man, if I was slow at trimming like I was last year, it would take me like months to finish. Go figure, eh? It's a nice problem to have. People that are living in areas where you're not allowed to grow it, probably thinking, geez, you're lucky. But grass is always greener on the other side. I kind of miss the days when I didn't have so much weed. It made it seem more special. Alright, well, it's, fuck, 80 joules to refresh it. Fuck that. I don't even want anything that bad from any of these, and all I want is joules, so might as well just do the joules. I'll refresh that one because it's complete horse shit, and same with that one. But the joule ones I'll claim. Alright, let's do it. Now they gave me more joules. I'll take it. Come on, no horse shit. That's better than nothing. I like those tokens, so I'll take them. Yeah, so what's everyone's opinion? You guys can put in the chat. What do you think about the new rebalancing issues? It's actually something that I'm very familiar with the other game that I play, Entropia content, because they have to do the rebalancing too. And when they do it, it rips like thousands of people off for like thousands of dollars US. So every time they do it, they take a lot of heat too. Usually what it is they got no choice and they're going to piss someone off either way. So damned if you do, damned if you don't sort of thing. But I try to see the company's perspective, like really, they're trying to make a living off this game and their main objective is to keep it as balanced as possible. Sometimes you fuck up and you make something too good and then you don't realize it till later, and then the people who are using that are going to get real pissed because they just invented or invested a whole bunch of time and possibly money into it. Yeah, sorry guys, I started adding some people to my Facebook friends list from Clone Evolution. I keep forgetting that all the Clone Evolution players aren't from the US or Canada. I'm so used to it when I see someone from another country or even ethnic background, like I don't even know any of these people and I just delete it. No, but anyone who's from Clone Evolution wants to add me and can find me on Facebook, I don't really mind. I'll try to add you. Maybe just send me a message and say, hey, I'm from Clone Evolution, so that I get a perspective. Normally it's people pretending to be women from the army saying that they need iTunes gift cards. I don't know, did you guys ever experience that? It's kind of funny. I'm like, boy, they must go through a lot of iTunes gift cards in the military. Now, the only thing I can think of is maybe some organized crime is collecting those gift cards to raise funds for something. You know, I was thinking yesterday why the episode went by so quick when I recorded it. It was the first episode in months where it never crashed once. So I didn't have any like 3 or 4 breaks with like 15 minutes of loading time every time. That's why I was like, holy shit, it ended quick. Finishing quick is my specialty, so I should be used to it. Shirt links below. Also comes in bed sheets. Very popular with the ladies. Can you tell I have like the worst advice for ladies, or for gaining the ladies? It's like pretty much any advice I give you, just try to do the opposite. You'll probably have a better chance. Now, I don't know, maybe that's when the game was redoing their balancing. They managed to fix all the crashing. That'd be sweet. I managed to make it through the whole day today without taking a nap, so hopefully I'll be able to fall asleep like right after I finish recording the game, wake up at 5 a.m. and just get right back into fucking training like crazy. Holy shit, 3 red stars? I've never even heard of a red star. How many stars does this guy got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 star? Holy shit. Son of a bloody gaping cockle. Just kidding. I'm always referring to the English chickens, in case the YouTube censors are listening. It's an expression down on the farm. I shouldn't have put it like that. Never watched that movie. It's horrible. I've actually never even seen it. I just heard about it. Thank God. Now, this one friend of mine from Argentina, he's talking about he used to put that movie on for people at parties. And they'd always be like, what is wrong with you, man? Apparently it's about what farmers sometimes do when they're very bored on the farm. Don't ask. See, I always wanted to have a farm, but maybe it's good that I didn't. Oh God. Nasty. Yeah, I was thinking what other video game news was there? Oh yeah, I was watching Pat and Ian's show. What is it? Complete the CU podcast. They're talking about that girl from Pokemon, or who got, I guess she didn't even get sued by Nintendo, although I could have swore the article I read said she was being sued. But they were saying that she got a cease and desist because she was making like more money off Pokemon than they wanted. And then I guess the major problem too is she used to do Pokemon streaming on Twitch or something, and then she opened up an OnlyFans thing, which I guess is always porn. I didn't even realize. I thought it could be other shit than porn too, but from what they were saying, I guess it's only porn. Yeah, so I haven't checked into that yet, I swear. Keep my hands above the desk. Oh, nasty. I'm just skipping ahead. I can't really be bothered with some of these battles. I'm so sick of these battles, it's like I don't even really like them very much anymore. Used to be like a big challenge to see if I could beat them, and it just got so hard that normally I can't beat them no matter what I do, so I'm like, fuck it, I don't even watch it. At least I'll try to remember to skip it quick. I'd have more fun playing the dungeon, because at least I can beat the dungeon levels. Now the one weird thing about that Brownsville neighborhood, it looks so nice. Right in a really nice part of New York. Bet you it's not far from the ocean at all. Maybe it's just the low income stuff. Or maybe it was really cursed when it got changed into a dump. Maybe when you take land and you change it into a dump, and then it gets reclaimed and used, the energy of like just being used as a dump remains in the land. Like that place, the abandoned haunted house I own up north. It's got really bad energy too. And I've been trying to solve it also. I don't think it used to ever be a dump because up there they never had enough garbage to make a dump. Well, I guess they did, but maybe not near there. Yeah, maybe I should check into that dump theory. I'll try to find that out. No, but up there, the First Nations people were harnessing the energy, and they said that they were able to harness it and use it as a weapon. So I was like, holy, it's pretty impressive. Oh. Well, I think I overdid it a little bit on the training. Got my 300 sit-ups in, I think about 25 push-ups, about 40 sets of arm curls. Arm raises, got, I don't know, 2 sets, so over 20. I was planning on going to the disc golf course today, saved all my energy for it, and I fucking just poured rain all day. So I stayed home and used the energy to work out instead. My shoulder seems like it's almost healed. I'm wondering what kind of shoulder injury it was. Because I didn't do anything to my shoulder and I couldn't figure out why it started hurting. Hopefully not like a stress or nerve reaction or something. No, never take it for granted. If you're healthy enough to train, it's like you're so lucky. It's like once you start getting injured all the time, you're like, holy shit, what I wouldn't do just to be able to train not injured. I wonder how I'm doing for purple heroes. I didn't even check. We got a set of army. Alright, so we got 1 already. So 2 more sets of purples and I'll do a draw for purples. Yeah, does anyone can put in the chat, if I saved up like say 200 of these purples, did them all while this event is going for the clone draws, that doesn't count towards it, right? Like if I was doing the clone event, would I be getting points for each one of the purples that I spawn, or no? I should really just spawn it and check. Answer my own question. But no, I'll leave it to you guys, so you get some homework if you want it. I remember some of our teachers used to say that. It's like you can do extra work at home if you want. And all the kids would be like, fuck that shit. No one was doing extra homework. Well, I think maybe 1 or 2 kids in the class wanted straight A's, but that was about it. Holy shit, almost 20,000 roses. That's pretty good. Alright, looks like I got a phone call. It's like, you ever get tempted just to like cancel your phone number altogether? It's like I usually get about 10 to 15 phone calls a year, and all of them are always either surveys or telemarketers. I haven't got a call from someone I know to actually talk to. Maybe like 3 years, maybe 4. So it's like, why the hell am I still paying for this phone for just telemarketers to call me? It's stupid. Almost used the R word, but I always get upset with myself for using that because my uncle has it, right? Shouldn't be calling people that. Or using the term in negative conscience. Alright, come on. Get rid of the negative thoughts and let's hope for Hitler. Hitler! Man, it's not my fault, it's the game. I swear. If it wasn't for the game, I would not be cheering for Hitler. It's all the game's fault. Alright, so what are we at? 500 tokens. That's not so bad. Getting close to the halfway mark again. Alright, so what fun battles would I like to do next? Let's give a couple of those robots to Trump. Or not Trump, Frankenstein. God, I'm going to be calling him Trump for the rest of my life. Now, I'm really disappointed in the US political system. Why did they only be able to come up with Biden to go against Trump? It doesn't make any sense. Like, what happened to all the Kanyes and Oprahs and LeBron James? Weren't they all supposed to run against Trump and beat him? And if anyone hasn't realized, the world political system is so fucked right now that literally any celebrity that runs for office wins automatically because they're not this old man politician. People are just dying for comedians, celebrities. That's who we want to lead us. So to think that no one ran against him but Biden, well, I guess Kanye tried, but it was like too late or something. He couldn't get on the ballot in most of the states. Maybe he's too high or something, couldn't get his life organized enough to do things on time. I can definitely relate to that. It's like, geez, pathetic. Yeah, especially all the people that hate Trump. I was like, well, if you hate him so much, why don't you get off your ass and run against him? It's like you just let him win. It's like, man, if you got all this energy to hate him, try to use some of it to beat him. Oh, well. I actually like some of Trump's plans, like the NASA plan. So if he wins again, and it will be kind of irritating to listen to all this bitching again for another 4 years in the U.S., but a bunch of people playing victims. Wah, wah. It's like anyone could beat Trump, probably except for like an old man or an old woman. It's like, just like, did you hear what happened in Ukraine? It's where half of my family is from. They had a comedian that ran for the president or prime minister, whatever they call it there. And he ran as a joke, and he won. Because everyone's like, we don't want these old farts and politicians, we want a celebrity. So that's how you win if you want to be in an election. You don't have to be good at business. You don't have to be good at public speaking. Well, maybe the comedian's probably good at public speaking, but he should be if he's a comedian. I was just thinking, like, man, it's so easy to win. It's like anyone could have beat him. Like, I was thinking The Rock was going to run against Trump. I would vote for The Rock because he's got so many motivational speaking things that are really good. But I'm just picking it. I don't even care if I lose anymore at these points. They're just going to give me battles against people that are way out of my league. And I don't have the time to sit around waiting, so I'll just lose. Come on, buddy, win. Come on, 218 user 438627631. You're the champ. Oh god, it's gonna disconnect right when I said I didn't have time to wait. Oh, you son of a fuck whore. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, we're back, everyone. And I'll try to turn the negative into a positive and do a quick Bitcoin casino for all the extra time it gives us. 35,702. Let's roll. 35,719. Woohoo! Alright, thanks everyone. All the viewers have been helping with that. It's really nice of you guys. Oh, excuse me. Man, ate too much again for supper. Fuck, man. I made it up to 204 pounds today on the scale. Pissed me off. I think what it was, maybe putting the muscle back on, drinking too many of those fruit smoothies. I don't know, something made me gain an extra pound. So, you're gonna have to try to take it easy. Take it easy on the eating, that is. Alright, I cloned up those robots. Did I feed them to Frankenstein? Can't recall if I did. If I had to guess, no. Looks like I guessed correct. It's like, holy shit, my main team level is almost to 150. That's pretty sweet. Never thought I'd see the day of 200. It's getting closer and closer. Alright, let's check out the daily tasks. What more do I got? Ooh, another 80er. Ooh, extra 4. Let's try some of the expedition. That sounds like more fun. Hopefully it won't crash. Oh, looks like we had some death and destruction. No, I got a good song stuck in my head. Some of the chip tunes I was listening to earlier today. Hey, it should be enough. Let's give that a try. 3 lightnings. Looks good to me. Alright, this is good. I'm freaking exhausted. Pretty sure as soon as I'm done recording the show, I'm going to be out like a light. Won't have to worry about staying up till 2 in the morning. God, I hate when that happens. I've been dying to get back onto my morning routine, and I thought doing the Sober October thing would get me right into it, but no. Still having a little bit of trouble with the sleep shit. Oh, fuck off. Gotta be kidding me. This team's just kicking my ass. Should have brought in extra healers. It's a dang crime fighter, right? Just can't beat him. It's just poison. I don't know how it's so effective. It's like when I poison people, it barely even hits them. There we go. Dead crime fighter. Alright, making it to the gold one is going to be a challenge here. My teammates are dropping like flies. Crime fighter was essentially useless as the backup tank. I guess I'll bring in my next new strongest healer. Hopefully he can hold on. It's so many weak characters. Holy shit, 4 lightnings. It's an interesting team. If I only had Pericles still, I could do an extra... Yeah, I wish I didn't burn all those extra Pericles fragments. Man, I wish I could go back in time and redo that. That was so stupid. Oh well, that's what life is all about, right? Make horrible mistakes, try to learn from them. Can't go back in time and live a perfect life. And even if you did, it would probably be too boring. Making mistakes is something... Yeah, you notice that when older and older you get, it's like you tend to forget all the good things, or at least I do. But when it comes to mistakes, that's like some of the only memories I have left. So I was like, shit, if I didn't make mistakes, would I forget everything? That'd be quite something. Alright, that battle went pretty smooth. I didn't even watch the kid to see what Gus does. Maybe he's helping neutralize poison. That'd be sweet. Yeah, I was thinking with everyone being lightning, this is a pretty powerful lightning team. If I had Pericles and maybe just one more lightning hero, eh? Now, I think someone said that the re-dodge balance happened with one of the characters, and that a character was really good dodge and souped him up, only for him to get rebalanced and not work anymore. I kind of hope it is more balanced in a way, because I noticed that in the arena, a lot of the times I'd be fighting people that are weaker than me, like power level wise, but they were just destroying me because they had one character that was way unbalanced. But that is part of the strategy, right? Like, it's nice to be able to do strategies and balance everything. Like, the more balanced it is, the better strategies work. Oh, fuck you. Can't believe Budokai just wipes out my team like that. It's like when I equip her, she doesn't damage anyone like that. Victimhood. Wah, wah. Why me? They're all out to get me. I don't know what it was. Was that kid's armor too weak? Just one hit is all it took to kill him? Maybe his health was just way too low to begin with. There we go. Yeah, I'm lucky I have Crime Fighter. He's like my backup Samson. He's the only person who can actually do any damage on my team. Whew, almost hit start without adding the extra characters. That'd be uber dumb. Uber dumb. Alright, gotta wake up. Holy shit. Now, I tried doing my dream experiments. Last night I dreamt a lot about a ship sinking. And it was ironic too. The dream I had was that my brother had hired me to work on that ship. And I fucked something up on it, and then we left for lunch. And we came back and the ship had sank. And he's like, oh man, the owner of the ship is going to be so pissed. So we spent the whole day like trying to raise the ship back up. And we did, and then only for it to sink again. So I was like, I'm going to check the news today and see if I hear anything about some ship sinking. And I checked on the news, and really ship sinking is pretty rare these days. Well, I was thinking maybe ships sink all the time. But no, usually not too often. But oddly enough, I did find a story about a tugboat that was being pulled, and one in the maintenance crew screwed up, and they caused it to sink. And that was just announced today that they found out what the cause was. So I don't know if that counts to match the dream or not, but the only thing I was thinking, the ship size was the same too. Because in the dream I was thinking it was roughly a houseboat size, but I couldn't picture like what kind of ship it was. And then when I seen the news broadcast, it was a tugboat or whatever. I was thinking, yeah, maybe that's about the same size as a houseboat. Well, I guess it would have to be a big houseboat and a small tugboat. Little big. Right, so none for me. I won't be beating this battle. Fuck that piece of shit. Yeah, and big shout out to everyone who's already added me on Facebook. Sorry, I'm probably pretty shocking. People are like, oh my god, he's even more mean on Facebook than he is on Clone Evolution. Now, I really don't hold back from anything these days. It's kind of freeing. I know a lot of people can't speak their mind, but I don't really have much to lose at this point, so it really doesn't bother me as much. I know other people probably got like high-paying office jobs or something. They're like, oh god, if someone found out I think like this, I'd be ruined. Nah, I try not to be too mean, but I just don't like to sugarcoat shit anymore. Got a whole bunch of fucking sissies in this society these days. Can't stand it. And I get into the same mindset all the time, so that's why I think I hate it even more. I'm a victim of it myself. Yeah, speaking of, let's get a quick message from the sponsor while this battle finishes, or it's almost done. There we go. See you later, crime fighter, or sword god. I don't know why I always say crime fighter. It's the one-track mind. I want crime fighter bad. Today's one-track mind was brought to you by Crack. Crack, it'll fuck you up. Woo! Alright, we're back everyone. Let's do another battle. I think I know what it was. Maybe because I didn't sleep hardly at all with all those intense dreams last night. That's why. I'm so fucking tired today. God, I can barely keep my eyes open the whole day. Then when I went to carry my uncle after I went to take a nap, I just couldn't fall asleep. I'm like, fuck man, I'm so tired I can't keep my eyes open when I'm trying to work on stuff. And then I go lay in bed and I can't sleep. It's like, oh, it's the worst of both. Wah. Now, if not being able to sleep is your only problem, it's not that bad. Now I'll try to do less baby crying sounds. It reminds me of the Dumb and Dumber movie, right? And they're saying babies crying is like the most annoying noise in the world. And then they do it all the time during the movie. Now back when, was it pay-per-view, used to play movies? Or did they still play movies? I guess only the rated R movies, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, pay-per-view used to play Dumb and Dumber. And something was wrong with our cable at the time. And we used to get pay-per-view movies just playing non-stop on the TV. So I would just watch Dumb and Dumber like sometimes 2 or 3 times a day for like months. It's almost like memorized every part of the movie. That's a good thing to spend your memory on, right? Yeah, I think I'm gonna take some supplements. My body is aching something fierce. Even my teeth now. It's like, you know, you need supplements when your teeth are aching. Yeah, that is why. I was just checking the scale to see why my weight went up, and it's because I got the muscle back. I gained 0.2 of muscle. And the plus of green. Which is weird. I don't even think of myself as being muscular, so I'm surprised that I'm like in the high range. It's kind of weird too. I'm almost at the max of the high range. It's like I'm not that big of muscles. At least I didn't think so. It's like, what does it say I am? 152.8 pounds of muscle. Fuck, that's more than most people weigh. Man. I'm always like, oh, I need to work out more. Maybe it's the ab muscle. That could be it. Because I have been putting on my ab muscles back with getting back into the stomach routines. Thank God. For a while there, my back and everything was so fucked, could barely even sit, so I wasn't even going to be able to do sit-ups. It's so fortunate that I'm able to train again. I'm not going to take it for granted this time. Every day that I can train, I'm going to train like fucking crazy. Oh yeah, I can't go to bed. I forgot. I got like fucking 4 hours of work still to do. Oh god. I know what I could do. Now I was thinking that I had to trim a whole nother plant still, and it's going to take like 4 hours, but I was like, if I don't get it into the jars, it'll go bad. Just like dry out too much. Then I was thinking, oh yeah, I can just trim it off the plant, put it as is in the jars, and then finish trimming it tomorrow. Take it out of the jars then. It'll make it smell like leaf a little bit, but it's better than it drying out too much. Yeah, and then right after I finish that, then tomorrow I'll have like fucking, I don't know, another 12, 14 hours worth of plants to trim. Oh, jeez. I know a lot of people are thinking, geez, they wish they had a few little pieces, let alone fucking hours and hours or weeks of fucking plants to trim. Now, it's because I turned my 4 plants into bushes this year. So just trimming a few of the branches is almost like a whole plant. So it's like, man, it's like I have to split it up into like sections. Do one branch every few hours. Holy. Now, if anyone's in Canada and was within a certain age, I'd like to share it with you, but I'm pretty sure it wouldn't happen because of strict rules on YouTube. Can't really do contests for weed or anything. Now, hopefully after the pandemic's over, people want to travel to Toronto, I can offer my backyard for places to stay. People want to just pitch a tent, they can have a free place to crash while they're traveling. Then you can try my weed that way. I know a lot of other people have been offering for me to come stay with them, so I probably should extend the offer to other viewers of the show. The only thing I asked is we hang out on Skype at least once, so I get an idea if you're a complete lunatic or not. And then I'll invite you over for sure. We could relate. I don't want to invite sane people over because, geez, the hell would we talk about? Nah, I used to have a whole bunch of Robin fragments for my team too. Fucking burn them all because I thought Robin was one of the most common characters. Pericles, Robin, who else did I burn? What a nightmare. I don't know, are they making it easier for me because I got my ass kicked last time? Seems like they really haven't even hit us yet. And don't worry guys, I'm getting closer and closer to the 1,000 sub mark. And I think every 8 o'clock when the show first starts, or when the game first resets, maybe that's when I'll start doing the live shows. So that people can play the game while watching my show. If that's a thing. Pretty sure it is. If anyone else has an idea of what time they'd like me to do live streams at, just put it in the chat and I'll try to accommodate the most viewers. If I knew how to do a poll, maybe I'd set up a poll to decide what time to do the live streams. Well, yeah, and that was the other good news I got. Yesterday was that Amazon sale day. I didn't have Amazon Prime, so I couldn't take advantage of it, but I did find the camera that I lost used. Or not used, Amazon Basics deal because the package was damaged. So hopefully that'll arrive any day now, and then we'll be doing the first vlog. And I think I'll vlog Google first, or my own homeschool, or not homeschool, hometown school, the elementary school that I went to. It's condemned right now too. I won't go inside or anything, but I'll just give an update for everyone in my neighborhood who's been wondering what's been happening with the school. So I'll probably do that, because I know I'll guarantee a lot of viewers right off the bat, because people want to see what happened to the school. I know a lot of the people that went to that school went off and lived amazing lives in different cities and different provinces and different countries. Not everyone still lives on the same block. So I shouldn't be bashing myself saying, oh, you're stuck in the same block, you never went anywhere. I'll use it to my advantage. Who knows, one of these days I'll travel the world. You just wait and see. All I need is money, pandemic to end, and places to go, and friends to see it. The list goes on and on. I'm very needy. Oh man, just getting my ass kicked in this one. What horse shit is this? Oh, I had the team order all screwed up, that's why. Fuck, I didn't even notice. Alright, I'm just gonna skip this. I can't watch it anymore. It's gonna make me vomit in my mouth. Now that's not that horse shit of a team. Other than the Geronimo. I really gotta boost him up to gold. Alright, let's see if we can do some damage. I think I'm gonna put on... Yeah, let's put on the... Oh, fuck. It's gonna put on blue, but that really doesn't do anything, right? Alright, let's put on green. Hope for the best. Hopefully the best will be not crashing the game. Oh, for shit's sakes, how come she's able to kill my team in one hit? But when I use her, she's so weak she can't even hurt anyone. It's like, it doesn't make any sense. They must have souped her up with some sort of special abilities or something. Yeah, that Van Gogh guy, he sucks balls, eh? Not in a good way. So come on, Budokai, could you do any damage maybe? Oh, of course, you die like a fucking whore. Piece of shit. Oh man, what horse shit. Fucking useless backup team. God, that pisses me off. That was complete bullshit. Alright, some good news I got was I did get the, whatchamacallit, the fragments from the Hero Games. Or Hunger Games. And some viewers explained to me how it works. They were telling me that if you want to get into these arena battles or to represent it, you have to do really good in the arena, I think it was. And if you're one of the finalists in the arena, then they'll pick you to be in this. Yeah, Gizmo's heavily favored, so we'll go with that. What they should do is if you pick the underdog, you get an even bigger bonus, right? That'd be cool. Oh yeah, and that was the other thing. One of the people that messaged me said that despite they were using a woman's avatar, they were actually a man and not a homo. Oh no, that was the other person who was saying that, sorry. Now, I was surprised how many people clarify that they're not homos. I was like, don't worry guys, I always assume a guy is not a homo, unless they say otherwise. Then I run. No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't have anything against gay people. A lot of them are pretty cool. Or not to generalize them all into one category. They actually very much varied from degree to degree. Met some homos that are assholes and some that aren't. Just like any other people. I don't know why I tried grouping them. It's the media, I swear. They've twisted my mind. Now, usually gay guys are really nice to me. I wonder why, right? Just gotta be careful where you drop the soap. No, I'm just kidding. Oh man, I shouldn't be making rape jokes. I guess I'll focus on the rape jokes on just men. Don't worry, ladies. I won't get into those kind for you. I have limits. As hard as that is to believe. Yeah, this 132 guy, he'll kick my ass. Come on, do it. Kick my ass. Kick my ass. Or it's gonna fucking crash the game. That's what's gonna happen. Oh, there we go. Oh, I managed to win. Sweet. I was gonna say, come on game, stop fucking lagging so much. Let's get some shit done quick. Finishing quick's supposed to be my specialty. How can I do it if the game's going in slow motion? Yeah, did you guys hear that the Dreamcast from Sega, they might come out with a new mini console? I was thinking that's kind of funny, because I still have my Dreamcasts. So we're getting into the mini consoles that I still have the originals. Now, the only thing I bash about the Dreamcast Mini is it would need online features. If it didn't have online, it would be a useless console. So we'll see if the Dreamcast Mini comes out with online or not. If it does, then I might even be tempted to buy it, even though I still have the original. Just because I want it online. Right. It's just the ordinary clone stuff to advance. 42 hours away, so I'll burn a one scroll. Of course, they gave me horse shit. Remember back in the day, I was thinking, man, if I buy the VIP, all of a sudden I'll start drawing good ones. It's like, no, still horse shit. Alright, so is that all the battles and everything, eh? Looks like about it. The only thing left I got is maybe some dungeon battles. Yeah, lost in the expedition. I remember that. Tavern, casino. Did I do the shopping in the store already? Yeah, I did that. Alright, so let's do it. Yeah, let's do some dungeon battles. Yeah, hopefully I sleep properly tonight. God, I hate being tired the whole day. It almost felt like I pulled an all-nighter. That's the one shitty thing when you dream too much. It feels like you pulled an all-nighter. Which is weird, because I always thought REM sleep was supposed to be more refreshing. Apparently not. Oh my god, the fucking game crashed. You gotta be shitting me. Right, I'm back. Now this feels like a more normal length episode of Clone Evolution. Good 30 minutes to 40 minutes of loading time in between game crashes. I can't believe yesterday I was able to do a whole episode without any crashes. That was pretty fortunate. Alright, let's get back to where I left off and we'll see if it crashes exactly the same point. If it did, well then I might just wrap up the show early, guys. Sorry, I'll have to. I can't just keep waiting and waiting for it to reload for like 20 minutes every 2 minutes. Especially when I'm so tired I can barely stay awake. So I'm like, geez, the faster I finish this, the better. Oh yeah, while I was gone, I was reading some of the Facebook and I got some viewers that saying that they'll come on the show tomorrow for Skype. They would have did it tonight, but they had to work at that time. So I'm just hoping everyone's able to speak English, because sadly it's the only language I can speak. I don't even really care if it's not the greatest English, neither is mine. No, I'm mainly dying to get more viewers on via Skype and other stuff because I'm really just not talking to anyone for the whole year. I mean, I think the only people I've talked to is my Uncle Pete, my roommate, and that's about it. I used to talk to people I went to disc golf, but then we had all those big fights, so... Yeah, I've been pretty much just ditching disc golf groups and playing solo. Which is kind of really sad. It's weird how this freaking government situation has completely destroyed everyone's lives. I can't believe that for all something that was like equivalent to, well, I can't even say or I'll get all my stuff taken off YouTube. This is ridiculous. I can't believe it's like we're living in a fucking communist regime or something. We can't speak. We can't even fucking debate shit anymore. No free speech, no debate. Where the hell do I live? I guess we should have seen this coming when YouTube kept growing bigger and bigger and bigger. Eventually we'd get so big they could just punish us and there's nothing we could do. In the old days we could just jump ship and go on some new platform and say screw YouTube, but now YouTube's like the only boat in town. Once it sinks, you're fucked. There we go. Okay, here we go, some gold shit. See if we can win it. My goal is to try to get the dungeon up to level 300. But I guess maybe it can't go any past the level that I'm at. I don't even know. I'll have to check. What level was I at? 249 was it? So we'll see if I'm past that. Now I sucked balls this battle. Not in a good way. Because, oh yeah, I'm way under it. Because I didn't manage to stun anyone. Let's try this again, see if we start with the stun. If we can start with the stun, then I'll win the battle easily. So that's the one thing when you have Moriarty or, what's his name, Beethoven on your team. If he stuns for you, you're good. If he fails to stun, your team's fucked. Of course. We always manage to kill the people that aren't stunned. Alright, come on. Let's start with a better stun. Maybe I could change the team up a bit for a little bit of strategy. Nah. I was looking at all the other people and they're all useless. God, what the fuck, man? Of course. Those two were stunned, those weren't. Who does Samson go for? The ones that are stunned. Or not stunned. Or yeah, stunned. I said it right the first time, you idiot! So annoying. Come on, just stun the proper ones. Or kill the proper ones and ones that aren't stunned. Yeah, the other thing Sega said they were thinking of releasing was the original Sega, the SG-1000 I think it's called. And Pat and Ian were making fun of that, saying it's a shitty console. But I tried it on my Nvidia Shield and it's an amazing console. I can't believe how good it is for the time. So I wouldn't be disappointed at all if they released that system. I'd actually like it better than the Dreamcast. Because the Dreamcast already played to death. Whereas the SG-1000 I've never played much. Just ones I had the legal copies of. There we go. He killed the people that weren't stunned. Oh my god, he kills everyone anyways? What a horseshit fucker. Yeah. Just gonna try that out and see what happens. Really, he's killing them in one hit, so it's almost kind of stupid to even put a healer in because they're just dying in one hit. They don't need healing. There we go, everyone's stunned. That's what I like to see. There we go. Oh god. What a jackass, man. He always kills me in one hit. I hate these bosses, eh? They're always harder to kill than the regular ones. I don't know if it was the kid that helped, but we made it better that time. Yeah, sorry guys, I know today's episode was a little bit on the boring side. I'll try to spruce it up again tomorrow. Just not feeling it today because I'm fucking so tired I can barely even hold my eyes open. No, must have been all that dreaming, that's the only thing I can think of. Definitely wasn't any lack of trying to sleep. Yeah, I do believe that's everything I can do for today. Alright, if you want to help my show out at all, you can do it and join the other patrons at Patreon. And also you can get my merchandise at Society 6. And also got a link to start your own store for Society 6 if you want to add it to your websites or podcasts. Swagbucks is pretty sweet. You can do the same. Add it to yours or use it yourself. Gets you discounts and shopping online. And it works on any online purchase place, usually even Walmart, Amazon, eBay, Alibaba, all that shit. GameKit is one where you can get paid to be a gamer. A bunch of people already signed up and are doing that, so I am going to do a video for that soon, explaining how I've made the most money using GameKit. And then Hideout TV is when you get paid to watch videos, similar to YouTube, except they pay both the creators and the viewers. And a lot of viewers have been helping me out with that one too, so I appreciate it guys. Keep up the good work on Hideout. And Bitcoin is the free lottery for Bitcoin. You can do investings, you can gamble on sports, and they give you a free spin every hour to help build up your account to do it. So you don't even really have to deposit money in. It's a win-win situation. The only thing you lose is your time, but if you're doing something else at the same time, like watching the show, it's perfect. Alright, the virtual maid sex machine is for adults and men only. If ladies need a sex machine, they know who to call. And yeah, I'm just kidding. And if you're near Toronto. But yeah, let's see. What else was there? If you happen to get any of the friend roses in your vaporizer and roses taste like shit to vaporize, then give the show a dislike. But if that doesn't happen, you can help with a like. I really appreciate it. And Yeah, I think that's about it. Oh yeah, just make sure you never buy the products from my sponsor, because it will ruin your life. Bye for now, everyone. See you tomorrow. I'll try to be more awake, I promise. Unless I don't wake up. No, just kidding. Yeah, hopefully, God willing, see you tomorrow. And here's 3 things. Take care. Bye.